Greetings all you English learners out there. So this is going to be another short lesson, but also very useful. We're going to look at the phrases wish and if only in the English language. Whenever we're talking about basically a situation that we would like to be different. Okay, so that's when we use these words, wish and if only. We use them when we're talking about situations that we would like to have been different or would like to be different. Okay, so these expressions are used all the time by English speakers whenever we talk about the present or the past. Okay, so the present and the past is when we use wish and if only. Okay, in what we're going to see today, at least. Okay, so let's look at some examples, and you're quickly going to learn how easy it is to use these words. When we want to make a wish about the present situation that we would like to be different, then we use the formula wish or if only plus the past participle. Okay, so like in our first example, I wish I didn't have to leave so early, but I have to work in the morning. Okay, so in this case we have the past participle. We're talking about something that happened in the past. So this person says, I wish I didn't have to leave. So they have already left. Maybe they left their friend's house and now they're telling their friend on the phone, but I have to work in the morning. That's the reason why I left. I mean, I wish I didn't have to leave your house, but I have to go to work in the morning, and that's the reason why I left. Okay, so we're talking about a situation where we wish the past was a little bit different, okay? Next we have, if only you lived closer. We could go running together every day, right? So, if only you lived closer to me, or if only you lived closer, we could go running together every day, right? So there's two people here, and one person is saying to the other person that they live far. They're not close. They live, I don't know, very, very far away from each other. But, you know, if the situation was different, then they would go running together every day. So it's a desire, it's a wish, it's a desire that something would be different in the past, you know? So let's go ahead and continue. When we want to express any sort of regret about something that we cannot do at the present moment, that's when we use this formula. Okay, so wish or if only plus could plus the bare infinitive. So remember, we use this when we talk about something that we have regret about not being able to do at the present moment. Okay, so I wish I could play the piano, but I can't. Okay, can you play the piano right now? No, you can't. Do you wish you could play the piano? Yeah, you can. Who doesn't? I certainly do. I love playing the piano, but I'm not very good. I wish I could play the piano, but I can't. Not right now. When I was little, yes, but now I'm old and I forgot everything. So, moving on, So, I wish or if only I could speak English. Right? So maybe I wouldn't use this phrase because I'm a native English speaker, but this is something that you could use, right? Maybe if you're not at the level that you would want in the English language, you could say, I wish I could speak English, or if only I could speak English, right? You feel the regret in this phrase. You feel it. I wish I could speak English. If only I could speak English. You feel the regret inside of you. And then finally, we have if only they could go to Germany, they would be better off. Okay, so when you read this, I'm thinking that there's people here that are maybe poor, okay? They don't have a lot of money. And in Germany's a rather rich country, right? So if only you feel that regret, like if only it was possible somehow that they could go to Germany, okay? They then would be better off, right? They would be better off in that situation if they were in Germany, okay? But they're not. Not at the present moment, they're not. All right, so pretty easy, guys, and let's continue. So now we're going to look at something a little bit different, but not a whole lot. It's still easy. Basically, we can use these phrases to express annoyance or dissatisfaction about something in the present moment. So in the moment that we are in right now, if you are annoyed or if you are unhappy and dissatisfied about something, this is the formula to use. You're going to use wish and then if only plus would or would not, okay? Plus the bare infinitive. And the bare infinitive is the verb without to, okay? The verb without to. You use the bare infinitive here and here. So don't forget. I wish you would stop spying on everything I do. Okay, you know what a spy is? A spy is somebody who watches you. They listen to you. They follow you. Okay, they're very interested in everything you do. We call them spies. Probably not a good person, to be honest, if somebody's spying on you. Not exactly a great thing, but let's use it in this example. Okay, I wish you would stop spying on everything I do. It's a desire. It's a strong desire. Starting right now, how I feel is I wish that you would stop spying on everything I do. You could also say, if only you would stop spying on everything I do. When you say it with only, you really do feel that. If only, right? If only, okay? You feel that desire. It's strong. If only she would follow the rules, then she wouldn't be in trouble. Okay, there's a little bit of regret right here, but it's also desire. Because we hope, we desire that the girl, right, the girl one day can follow the rules because at the moment she's getting in too much trouble. She's always in trouble at school or maybe at work, I don't know, but we hope one day she can follow the rules, then she wouldn't be in trouble. And notice here in pink, these are the bare infinitives. Also right over here, you can see them as well, okay? In the first examples, we have the past participle in red. Let's move on, guys. I wish I wouldn't get sick on long car rides. Okay, so you take a trip somewhere and it's 8-hour trip in a car. You wish you would stop getting sick. Okay, it's a desire. If only he wouldn't make so many excuses, then maybe people would believe him. If only, right? Desire. If only he wouldn't make so many excuses, then maybe people would believe him. At the moment, nobody believes him. People don't believe him because he makes too many excuses about everything, okay? Finally, guys, whenever we want to express regret about something that happened or maybe did not happen in the past, then we use this form, wish, if only, plus the past perfect simple. Okay, the past perfect simple, it's like you use the verb have, but in the past. So, had, okay? I wish I had taken a jacket. I wouldn't be so cold. Then I wouldn't be so cold. So at the present moment, you're very cold because you don't have a jacket and it's winter. I wish I had taken a jacket. Then I wouldn't be so cold, okay? If you had a jacket, you would be warm or maybe hot, okay? But at the moment, right now, you're not. If only he had stopped smoking, then he wouldn't have so many breathing problems. So we have somebody who smokes cigarettes and they have a lot of breathing problems. They can't breathe very well, okay? Because they smoke cigarettes. Now, if he had stopped in the past smoking these cigarettes, then at this present moment right now, he would be healthy. He would be fine. He would breathe like you and me, okay? He would be a good breather, but not right now. So we have a wish here. It's a desire. I wish we had been rich, then we could buy a house. So I wish we had been rich, right? Have a lot of money, but in the current situation, you're not rich. But you wish that you were born rich. You wish that you were born into a family of money, right? You wish you had been born rich, then these people could buy a house. And finally, if only they had been ready on time, then we wouldn't be late. So we have people here that were not ready on time, and as a consequence, they're late, okay? So if only they had been ready on time, you know, maybe your friends are always late, but if they were ready on time, then we wouldn't be late. So then, in this case, we would be on time. We wouldn't be late. There wouldn't be consequences, okay? Alrighty, guys, I think that's gonna be it for this lesson. Yeah, we pretty much covered it all, so very good job. Very, very good job. Make sure to keep working hard and make sure to practice every day. Practice this every day. Practice every lesson every day. And if you see a new word that you're not sure of, maybe you've never seen it before, write it down and look it up in the dictionary and practice that word every day. Don't stop. All right, guys, thank you, and I hope to see you next time. Bye.